Hi. Beat to the beat to the beat. Happy Monday. Here we are. Getting ready for this all day today. I actually was getting ready for this practice yesterday during that practice. In sort of mid-practice, usually when I'm going through kind of a out-of-body experience, it occurs in the flow where I'm all of a sudden like thinking, and you may notice me sometimes sort of stumble on my words because I'm already thinking about how what we're doing at the moment will evolve tomorrow or the next time we meet. And this actually falls greatly in line with something that I heard, and I feel like I was walking with my dog today, and I tend to be a little nosy, maybe a lot. And I overhear people, and I feel like, oh, I didn't just overhear them because I'm trying to know their business, but I overhear them because it comes into my consciousness, right? It comes into my awareness, and I like to believe it comes in for a reason because I have no clue what their content, what their backstory, or anything has to do with what they're actually talking about, but I hear a message. And the message was just like this brief little moment. And I'm not sure if the discussion is even positive, but the suggestion that one was making to the other was like, what does the advanced future look like for you? Like what? And then in that question, just kind of like, I was like, oh, what a good question to that person. Do I ask my friends those kind of questions often enough? And I praise great questions, and I love when they just pop up, but they pop up for a reason, not just because it's like out of the blue, we were just talking about lunch, and then all of a sudden you're talking about sort of these catharsises that we might have. But this is our time, right? So in our practice, this is where we know that in this moment, I've got an idea for the change that's coming in next, not because I'm always working for the next, because the now is always informing what the potential is for the future. And I'd like to be so bold to say that there is a future. And I'm not too ignorant to know that that right now might be the only thing that I have right now. So I'm still sitting with that. So here we are for our practice, and the full moon starts tomorrow. It'll actually stay in fullness. What's that? Alexa just coughed. And that was hilarious. In the full moon suggests that we connect to our guides. So if you have a guide, if you have something that's been really kind of like nurturing your person, tap into it, right? Write a letter to your guide, right? Or speak or call a message out to them. This could be in your mind, in silence. It could be on paper. It could be text or email that sends or never sends, right? Make a Word document. All right, so come to a place where we know that there's potential in everything that we're practicing with awareness, right? Where energy is focused, right? It also flows, right? So we don't push into a stagnant space where we're only collecting. We actually move into a space that is swirling and opening and expanding, relieving us of old pressures and enlivening us with new inspiration, new forces, right? We'll take that into account for our practice today. Let your hands come together to your heart. Bow gently to what it is that guides you, including what's there in your heart. Release your hands and open your eyes. Okay, we're coming to the mat. We're actually going to go to the mat and lie flat on the floor, face down, legs long back behind you. Okay? So when you get to that space, your legs are behind you, and we'll let your arms be by your sides. The palms are face down. Right? And so are the legs. The legs are long and the toes are pointed, but the toes are pointed and pointing, right? Flex pointing, so that your toenails feel like they're pressing into the mat. And then right here, press in the tops of the feet and press into the palms. There's going to be very subtle and hardly any change in your shape. But what we'll do is stoke up your strength. So it's going to tune into where you are in your person. Right, so right here in this place, there's activation, though, right? The outward appearance is not much different. And then relax that. That might even look a lot more different to relax than it does to engage. Right, next inhale, same thing, right? Engage, now you notice a difference. And then engage a little further, keep the energy, but lift the hands and lift the feet. So just thinking hands and feet. You don't have to go into shoulders and hips because that will be automatic by lifting those. And then exhale and release that. Again, inhale, lift the hands, the feet. And now think shoulders and hips, throat, sides of the face and ears. And then exhale, release that. All right, now take your hands by your sides wider than your mat, and that depends on your measurements, right? So see that your elbows are just slightly behind your shoulders, and your wrists are right under your elbows. And lean into the knuckles and the fingertips as you press up. So it's less about the wrists and more about the length of the hands. And this lift of the chest. Put the same amount of effort that you were just doing to lift your arms and shoulders into your upper back. And then exhale that down, right? So the elbows bend and you slowly roll down. Right when you get to that point, then lift the legs and widen them as wide as the mat. Bend the knees, touch your big toes, the knees are still lifted. Lifting, open the legs, draw them together. And as they go back down, lift the chest again, same way. Right? And this is gonna be a little bit weird now. You're gonna pick up the butt, and then you're gonna lean your butt over towards your left heel. It's kind of back. You don't have to sit on it. It's just going back toward the back left corner of your mat. Inhale, back through your center. Hope your knees aren't too hard on the floor. Right, come back again, same thing, over to the right. Okay, seeing that this is just kind of stretching you from sort of a very specific place, from the sort of side under the shoulder and to the back side of the hip towards the center. Right, back to center and up. Come back down to your chest, keep your throat open, right? Lift your legs, widen them, maybe wider. Bend the knees, point the toes. Now right here, keep the toes pointed, keep the knees wide as you start to straighten through the arms, lift the chest, peel it up, lift the chin, and pull your ears back towards your pinky toes. Okay, we're gonna very softly slide this back into a little wide-kneed child's pose, right? So be comfortable on your knees, so make sure they land on your mat. Arms are out in front. And then inhale, come up to plank pose. Okay, right, so you're in a nice plank pose. Actually gonna take your heels to the left and take your right arm to the sky. So we're going right up into a plank and right down to a little hip drop. Right, I'm actually fully dropping, so I'm almost gonna kind of soften the muscles in my core. Keep that shoulder down so you stay connected there anatomically. And then you're gonna inhale and sort of bring a burst of power into your core, out through the arm, hand to land, plank pose. Take a big inhale here. And an exhale. Okay, heels are going to the right, left arm is going to the sky. And then right hip goes down to the floor, left hand reach, right? Relax the core, tuck back the shoulder, reach out into the fingers, the knuckles, the hands, and then inhale, burst it up, reaching, and then hand down, plank. Okay, right here, we're going up with the right leg, three-legged plank, and when you bring your right knee towards your right shoulder, you're actually gonna drop it down to your wrist. You do a little wop. Boop, boop, in your mat. Lift it up and take it back to down dog. Inhale, the three-legged plank, left leg lifts, left toes, left knee turns out to the left, comes up towards the shoulder, and then slides down to the wrist. Your right thigh fully lands, so you can kind of like soften there, and we'll booty wop. Pick it up and place it back. Same thing, right leg, come to three-legged plank first. Open the hip, right knee, right shoulder, and then come a little bit farther past the wrist and forward. So it feels like you're really bursting open through your chest. You almost soften to keep the shoulders down and back away from the ears. And then in that little burst of energy, inhale up to down dog. Good. Find any debris on your mat. Time to vacuum. Right, come up to three-legged plank, left leg lifts. Open the hip first to shoulder. And then slide a little bit more in front of the hand out towards the fingertips as you lower. Right, so this could kind of bring a real nice opening stretch to the top of that little straight leg behind you. Nice press back, down dog. Okay, same thing, right leg up wide and then forward. It's a little different, right? The toes are slightly in on that right foot. Left leg lifts, left knee out, outside left hand. So now you have both. Knees wide out towards your pinky fingertips and big toes touching towards each other, okay? Get comfortable, come up to stand on the knees, and then hold the backs of your thighs, press them forward, chest lift. Okay? Hopefully your knees are comfortable there. Sorry if it's a little hard on your floor. Come back, hands to the floor. This is a little funky. Now we're gonna go right leg back, toes tuck. Left knee comes up, left shoulder, and you go back to three-legged dog. So we just reverse that. Super nice. Right here, now we're gonna go for a little flight. You're gonna hop your knees wide to that place to your outside of your pinkies, right? Shins to the floor. Hop, toes towards each other, knees land, up. Now go through for heels or hips, thighs forward, chest up, shoulders down, right? So the neck stays long. And you have plenty of clearance if you're so inclined to smile. Okay, when you come up, hands touch. I'm on fingertips or ridge tops. And then very gently as you press up through the belly, untuck so that you can come to a forward bow. It can be a little hop, right? So that's cute. Here we are. So I saw this in a little dance move today. Inhale to a plank pose, or a flat back. Exhale, sit to chair. Inhale up to stand, right foot up, right leg lifts. Open your right knee wide right, similar to yesterday. Sit. Here we are in a straddle chair. Left foot meets the right. Come to twist to the right. Left elbow hooks. Okay? Very gently, you're gonna come back to a regular chair. Left foot comes off the floor, goes back to the front of the mat. There's your straddle chair, right? So 90-degree legs. And now when you come up, you're gonna take, whoa! You're gonna take a little kick out to your right, right? A little chop to the heel, out to front, and then slide it back to warrior three. Okay, lower that back to low lunge. Left leg goes back to three-legged dog, open. And now bring again, same little floor exercise, left knee to left shoulder. Down, left pinky finger. And then right knee comes to meet right pinky finger. Okay, I'm gonna shimmy onto my mat a little bit more because it's hard on my floor. Probably yours too. You come up, stand on your knees. First we go over the right shoulder, right hand to right foot. Your big toes are touching, if that's okay. And then you're gonna spread across the sky. Over to your left hand down, to your left heel, and then center the head. Smile, come up, smile if you wish, if you feel like it. Hands touch. Here's a little pop up to straight legs. Inhale to flat back, and exhale, fold. Let's do other side. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, sit to chair. All right, and your inhale up, left knee lifts. Widen to the left, so you fall back, kind of halfway down the mat. That's good. Right leg meets the left, and take a twist. Right, strong center. Nice little placement. Right elbow outside of left knee. Okay, here we go, back through chair pose. It's a low step, so it's a little creep to your wide straddle chair. And then it's a gentle shift into the right leg. Come up through the left leg and push the heel straight out to the left, toes up. Then wrap left leg out to center in front of you. Sweep left leg back to warrior three. Right leg lowers you to low lunge. Okay, right leg goes back. Open hip, three-legged dog. So fun, right knee, right shoulder. And then down to the pinky finger. Again, left knee, wide left, right? Be on your mat, come up to your knees, turn over your left side of chest and shoulder, down to hand, heel. Right arm picks up, sweeps across the room, down, 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 to the right, to your right foot. Wide knees, big toes touching, chest wide open. Strong upper back. Feel your back squeeze and enjoy this engagement, right? Tailbone down, tucking down. So there's a flow in the space. We're not stagnant or stuck. Okay, now come up through the chest. Whew. Catch yourself if you're a little dizzy. Hands touch to the floor, right? A little hop to your feet. Inhale through a flat back and exhale, fold. So take your time. I might be moving a little quick. Depends on you, but we just have this half hour. So we're just really kind of pushing into like a potent little flow. And then wherever you want to go after that, it's up to you. So whatever you see as sort of your advanced state or how you see yourself in sort of your next level of achievement, consider that. You have an opportunity. This is the warm-up. Inhale all the way up to stand. Arms reach up. And then when your hands come to your heart, right knee bends. Right, this is going to be like a little supported pistol squat. So left knee bends, right leg goes out in front of you. So you hold the leg. Then you come back up with the leg straight. You're going to widen the leg as we finish the last side. And that is going to step you into your straddle chair. Right, take your breath, close to center, feet meet. Okay, so it's not a fast jump. You're actually using time as your agent of change and giving yourself all the time you need to get to the potential or the space that you want. Turn to the right, left elbow hooks, right arm to the sky. Okay, right arm is going to pull you up to stand. We're still on the right leg, so we're kind of doing a nice little around the world like we did yesterday. Okay, right leg goes out in front, and you're going to hold the leg. Here's your pistol squat again. Right, so this kind of gives you a nice chance to do a little repeat. Come up to stand, right leg is up. Right, you're gonna open with some strength, right leg out right, and it lands to the back of the mat. Here's your pistol squat, or here's your straddle squat. Shift over into your right leg, left foot meets. Take another twist to the right, right arm up. Right here, keep the twist. Now you're gonna take your left heel off the floor, left foot, and step the left foot back. It's a lunge, and then you lower left knee to the floor. It's a turn to the twist. Nice little sort of stretch in the thigh. When the left knee comes up, you're gonna come up all the way around that left shoulder, lunge to the left foot, left leg goes back, up and open. Whee! Here we go. Right here, I wanna come forward to a Kundalini. So left leg is lifting, go upper shoulder, and then lean, elbows bend. Okay? Then you're very gently going to hop, right knee, steps, right upper arm, crow, feet touch the floor, legs straight and fold. So that's kind of like a gather and then close off into a forward bound. So it takes a little time, and it's a surprise whenever that goes from Kundalini to crow. And so, surprise, happy Monday. Inhale halfway up, and exhale, fold. Let's close out that left side. Inhale all the way up, arms up. And as the hands come to your heart, left foot off the floor, left knee lifts. Okay, the left leg is going to straighten as you sit into your pistol squat with right knee bend. Right, then right leg straightens, left leg out in front of you. Right, these little pistol squats are the reason why I turned grumpy halfway through the day today. I got real tired because my legs were really exhausted. Left leg goes out to the left, right? And then very softly lands into your straddle chair. Right, shift into the left foot so you kind of stabilize all the muscles that hold you. So you're very precise and as slow and calculated as you want. Bring the right foot to meet, right elbow hook, and then take the left arm up to the sky. Awesome, right? So if you need to adjust, if there's a wall out in front of you, do. Left arms pull you up, left knee comes up, and then straighten the left leg. I'm turning just a bit because my wall is here. Left leg goes out in front. Here's another pistol squat. So very good tone for that right leg. Come back up. There's your lifted leg. Open that left leg out to your left. Woo, and then place it to the back of your mat. Here's your little pistol squat, right? Or your, why do I keep saying that? It's your straddle squat. I've got too many names for it. Come to sit and twist, right elbow outside of left knee. Okay, now it goes right heel up. So the right foot is coming off the floor. Right foot steps back. You're in a twisted lunge. When you lower that right knee, left arm reach back. Okay, so you have kind of all these options of what you can do with your arms and your shoulders to keep you clear across the heart, right? So I don't mean for you to get sort of closed into that flex state. There's a synergy that our body will kind of go into when it has nothing else to do, right? But we have plenty of what's behind us and what's inside of us to keep us open, right? Press into that left foot, lift the right knee, come up. It's just a nice cartwheel around to your right foot to lunge. Right leg goes back, three-legged dog, hip open. Right, that hip opening is there for you for that space. Right knee, right upper arm, and chaturanga the arms. Lean forward. Right, left knee, left upper arm, crow pose. Then toes touch, and then you go straight legs, heels down, fold. Right, or whatever way you got to that. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale, fold. Okay, let's do some familiar poses. Inhale all the way up, and exhale, sit to a regular chair pose. Right, inhale up to stand. This is the final of the right side. Right knee lifts, right leg lifts. Take that to a pistol squat, right leg out in front of you. True one, right leg goes up, right? So without support, right leg goes out to the right, but we're gonna actually wrap it all the way back into a warrior three. When you land back first, warrior one, but keep it going back until your left leg straightens, and then fall back into that right leg. So you go dancing warrior. Awesome. You're gonna sweep that around to your right leg, Bring your left knee, left foot to meet the right foot, and then take another twist over that right knee. Right arm up. Looks good. And then come up to stand with that right knee, still holding to that left elbow. Take that right leg out in front, and then hold the foot or the heel or the toes with your left hand as you turn your chest out to the right. When you let go of that left foot, the right leg's going out to your right again to fall all the way back around you, sweep. First we go warrior 3, and then you fall back, warrior 1, just to straighten that left leg. Sink into your dancing warrior, around your right shoulder to a low lunge. Are you with me? Right leg goes back, 3-legged dog, open. Awesome. Bring now that right knee, right outer pinky finger. Okay, drop the chest. And here's a fun little moment. So if you like this kind of thing, right? You can stay right here and just kind of enjoy this version of an up dog. If you want, you could sweep that right leg out in front of you. It's a little bit more jaw to the front, stick your butt out behind you, and do a little booty, flop, flop, wop, wop. Okay, and the close on this one, tuck the left toes. Are you gonna bend that knee and go up that right arm and press back to down dog? I know a few of you are really gonna appreciate that reference, and the others, you might just be sort of amazed or annoyed. I accept all experiences. Come to plank pose on your inhale. Let's go chaturanga to an up dog. We haven't got a lot of up dogs, regular. Down dog. And then we gotta finish the left side. Look forward, hop your feet to your hands. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to a flat back again. Sit to chair on your exhale. Come up to stand on your inhale. Left knee lifts. Ready? Let's finish this side. Left leg straightens as you sit this into a pistol squat. Ooh, left leg goes up as you come up. Let go of the foot, and you're sweeping the left leg out and wrapping the entire system of that left leg through that ball socket hip joint. Step back, go warrior 1, but pick right up and do a front leg straight. So you can go left knee bend. You're gonna turn over your left shoulder, so you go step to a chair with a twist. Right elbow outside of left knee, left arm up to the sky. Are you ready? Push into the right foot. Come up with the left knee. Straighten the left leg. Hold it for a tall twist. Thumbs up, right? Peace signs. Love life. This is good. When you let go of that left leg, it's going out to the left, wrapping to a sturdy warrior 3 to land to a very proud Shiva style warrior 1. Oh, so true. Warrior of power, right leg straight. You can fall back into that left knee. There we go. Wrap this around. Lunge to the left foot, sweep back to a 3-legged dog, right? I hope this chair is not gonna get in my way. Bring the left knee forward, and then go way down past the toes, right? So drop the hip. You can either tuck or untuck that back foot. Pull the shoulders back, chest open, and if you've got room for it, see if you can sweep that left leg straight and forward. There's an internal rotation, so you're really sticking your left butt out behind you, pushing into the top of the right foot, and you go a little booty twerk, right? 1 or 3 or many times, however much you feel this. Careful of your right kneecap. Tuck your right toes, right? We're coming this one up to a Kundanyasana, so it's gonna go left leg, left upper arm, elbows bent. Press back, soft land, down dog. Yeah. You did it. Inhale to a plank pose. Let's go to a vinyasa here. Exhale, chaturanga, sturdy. Inhale, up dog, open heart. Exhale, child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touching, heart's low, and arms are out in front of you. Take 3 breaths right here in your child's pose. I'm quite happy with this, right? On your third inhale, or your third exhale, right, you'll finish that and come up to stand on your knees. So your feet are already in position, big toes touching, completing this last little sort of closeout pose. Right, so knees are wide, outer hips, or as wide as your mat, padded, soft and easy, big toes touching, both arms up, right? And then turn the palms out. You're gonna swim the arms open, lift the chest, keep lifting, letting the shoulders, the hands drop back, find with the fingers, right? Recognize ankles to heels, hold the heels, chest open. Let your hands slide forward to the backs of your thighs, right? Lean back and push down into your toes. Lean back further, look and see what's behind you. Happy to be coming back up to the future. Up, forward, balanced. Take your feet to your right. No big deal. Booty comes down, right? Come back up to your knees. Take your feet to your left. Booty comes down. My knee's a little soft tender on this side, right? And then one more time, come back up to your knees. Booty, or cross the feet, cross the ankles. Make sure your knees are comfortable, right? We're gonna go into a seat. So you're gonna go back, and then you're gonna lift the legs. So you're gonna have a nice little version of a high boat, right? And then tuck it in to a cannonball. This is going to go to a low boat, arms over the head. And then one last little ab sort of joy, beauty. It's going to go right elbow, left knee. Bring the inner elbow and the inner knee to touch, right? And pull the belly in. Chin is relaxed, left arm is over the ear, right leg is straight. Point or flex the feet. And breathe. That's about 3 breaths. Legs and arms go wide, right? They can touch the floor. So you almost get this kind of softness. And on the exhale, a tuck. Now it's left elbow, right inner knee. Right arm is wide back behind you. There's a smile. Your left hand can fix your hair or wipe your brow. And there's about 3 breaths here. You're just feeling there's a really potent amount of strength and power and right? Precision right here. Release that. Right leg long, left up, both arms long. Bring the feet to the floor, knees bend. One little moment. First, lift the glutes, lift the hips, squeeze the butt. Right? Tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in, and then softly, one vertebrae at a time, down to the floor. Awesome. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, and just wobble the hips a little bit. Right, as you wobble, feel free to kind of be a little sort of wily or creative with that. Press out through that shin, out and away. You can feel your glutes kind of squeeze in a little bit, create a little teeter-totter, a little tip, a little soft little point to flutter over from side to side. You might even feel a little arch and reach, a little wiggle to the sides with your spine as you do this. So this is kind of a good moment to just kind of notice that you have some place to really kind of tap in to all the stuff that you're doing. So you're not at the mercy of my choreography. You're right in that realm of your own so precious creativity, right? All right, knees together. Roll over to your right side and press yourself up to your seat, okay? Come to a nice tall place where you feel comfortable just to feel your sit bones, right? And as we've been examining in the last 3 days, right, we have some positions in the body, we'll call them kind of pools, right? Swirling circles of energy pools, right? That bring us into the presence of just kind of being able to identify our person, our emotions, our position, and our current time. Right, so here from the sit bones up, the floor, right, stability. You're firm, you're connected, you're safe. A little bit higher up into that place that is your sacral area, just below your belly button, towards your center, your core. Right, this is your creativity, your wealth, right? This is where you grow your abundance, right? You feel secure there to reveal yourself. Higher up, third place, solar plexus we'll call it, right? Just below your sternum, just above your belly button, and again, right towards your center, you're churning, right? This is your heat, your fire. This is the way you transform and you move into your light, right? So what's waiting for you is what you're becoming, and it's what you're creating right now. So don't worry, have no fear. Allow your hands to come to your heart, to the place that we honor, and to the place we send gratitude to, right? Our guru, right? Our guides, wisdom. Bow gently to that space. Namaste. Whew, that was Monday. It is still Monday, but that was our Monday practice, right? If you're doing this on a different day, kudos to you. Thanks for being here. I'll see you Wednesday, 4 p.m. Stay cute. Talk soon. And happy holidays. Happy full moon. Feel it. Work it. Bye.